everyone, it's Erin with Hail Varsity. I'm joined by Drake, also of Hail Varsity. I always say that like you don't know. You're on the Hail Varsity YouTube channel. But Drake, first and foremost, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
You know, not bad. We did just hear from both Mark Whipple and Bill Busch. Obviously, we heard from Mickey Joseph and a number of players yesterday. So we're going to recap that. And I think, and I'm kind of, making this decision so a little bit. I think the biggest thing that we heard both yesterday from Mickey Joseph and the players, but as well as from Mark Whipple today, is about the quarterback situation. We know that Casey Thompson just FYI for everyone, he has some kind of nerve situation in his right throwing arm, and that it just has put him into a day-to-day situation. I don't know how else to better say that. It's just day-to-day. Mickey Joseph said that he did not practice on Tuesday. He was meeting with doctors. However, Mark Whipple made it sound like things were looking a little bit better on Wednesday, but it will be a Friday decision before they know. So let's talk about that quarterback spot. What did we hear from Whipple as far as Chubba Purdy, Logan Smothers, and what we can expect there?
Yeah, a lot of talk about those two, and Mark Whipple feels better about, the prospects of those who going into the game. Obviously, Chubba Purdy got the majority of the time against Illinois, had some struggles there. Whipple mentioned that he was injured at the tail end of last week of practice, and that impacted his ability to practice. So him actually being on the field and being fully healthy is helping him feel more confident going into this week. There's a chance they both play on Saturday, so it'll just be something that's interesting to watch, and they're feeling a lot better now than they did at the second quarter on Saturday.
Yeah, I actually had to laugh when Mark Whipple was asked about what has Chubba Purdy done this week that has made it different, and he goes practice. So that is a little bit of something, like Drake said, to keep an eye on is what we see from them, although we do know, like, they said we could see them both, but also Casey Thompson can't be fully ruled out. He is a Friday decision, so we won't know when we hear from Mickey Joseph tomorrow, but we might have a bit better idea. So let's switch to the defensive side of things. Bill Busch, the one thing he came up and said right away, you'll be able to watch this video on our YouTube channel as well, is he's been really enjoying everything. He thought that this was a great practice on Wednesday. I know. I already hear the groans, the greatest practice comments, but he did say he, felt they had a really strong practice. What did he have to say, especially knowing that Nick Henrich, he was clear, they're without him going forward?
Yeah, he's confident in Ernest Hausman and how he stepped up. He said, they've never finished the game, and said the problem was that we didn't have Nick Henrich out there just because Ernest Hausman has been filling in so well. So that's going to be a positive, along with, Luke Reimer continuing to play. He came back last week. So with another offense that likes to run the ball, that's going to be big.
All right, and as you can see, it's very, very windy here at Memorial Stadium, and actually this is a little bit like a foreshadowing for this weekend. Look at this. This is wild. It is so windy here, but it is actually still very nice. It's going to be in like the 70s today. However, Saturday is going to be interesting, though, because we're looking at not only rainy conditions, but maybe a little bit of wet snow mixed into that. I love how I said wet snow, like snow isn't already wet, but you get the point. It's going to be like some kind of sleet mixture. The ground will probably be wet on this field. The conditions will certainly be interesting, something to keep an eye on. I'm guessing we'll have to talk to Mickey Joseph about that, just as far as what they can do as a game plan when you're thinking that you're going to be in a different quarterback spot. I don't know. Are you excited for all this 70-degree weather to turn into 45-degree and rainy/snow?
Yeah, of course. I'm glad it isn't dry snow, and it'll be interesting to see how it affects the game on Saturday.
Somebody can just go make fun of that in the comments. It's totally fine. It's just one of those days. But if you have questions or anything else, be sure to leave them in the comments. We do love to hear from you. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and tell a friend while you're at it. You can watch all the videos from today and previous videos here as well. Subscribe to Hail Varsity. Follow Drake on Twitter. You can follow me, but follow Drake on Twitter. This wind is saying we need to get out of here. That's what we're going to do. We'll talk to you later. Oh, my gosh.